Hey, my beautiful people, my beauty professionals, my barbers, my wig makers. If you are tuning in today, I am calling you guys out. Like I say, my beauty professionals, my hair loss specialists, my barbers, my wig makers. If you are tuning in, scrolling through, and you're interested in the hair loss industry, this is the live that you need to just pause real quick and listen up. All right. So I want to come in and talk to you guys. I am your lucrative insurance strategist, Amber McCray, and I am also your hair loss business coach. All right. Industry insider, whatever you want to look at. I'm really, really deep when it comes to this hair loss thing. All right. And so today I want to talk to you guys about some topics that I know many of you have questions about. When we hear the word insurance, that's like a buzzword for hair loss. I mean, for hairstylists, everybody want to know how to do insurance. And I know sometimes, it can be a little discouraging, or you're not sure what to do or what to even tap into to be able to even get into this. So today I want to get into what it is that you need to get to truly get this bag when it comes to insurance or any type of medical forms of payments. And the thing for the ultimate goal for those of you who maybe know that this whole topic is these forms of payments help our clients be able to afford their hair loss treatments a little bit. They make it where it's more feasible and more affordable for them. All right. I work with so many beauty professionals, and they all are unsure about how to really get started with this insurance thing. Okay. A lot of times people think it's a little too complicated, or it's so complicated that I just don't want to learn it by myself. I'm gonna just pay somebody else to do it. And then when they figure out when the person that they paid to do it might have not did what they think should have been done, now we're kind of back to the same boat. Like, I still don't understand this, and I want to hire somebody to do it, but I don't even understand what the till that I'm hiring them for. All right, I've run into a lot of that too. But either way, rather you were that person who trusted somebody else to set it up for you, or was running medical billing for you, or if you're that individual who's just like, you know what, I just haven't even tapped into it because I just think it's too complicated. I do not want you to leave that money on the table like many of us are doing. All right. They pretty much right now at this time just don't know the right strategies, but that's not going to be you after this webinar. So any of you guys who are tuning in to this webinar, I want you to type ready in the chat in the comments so we can get this information to you about how to join our free insurance integration webinar that we have coming up. All right. Um, and for those of you who are just ready to make smarter business decisions and give your clients more reasons to say yes to your services, you need to be on this webinar. All right. So type ready in the comments. If you're catching this on replay, put replay, but also type ready just so we can know that you are serious about moving on to this next level. We want to make sure that you secure your spot to this insurance integration webinar, which will be happening on Monday, this Monday coming up, February 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if I say, and even those who tune in, we got a special treat for you guys who tune in, because you know I'm all about participation. If you're there, you stay to the end. I have a treat that is worth your while. All right. And if you hopping on now, just catch me on live now. Feel free to leave some comments in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I am sitting right now in Georgia, Grovetown, Georgia. My salon, my facility is in Augusta, Georgia. But if you are tuning in, put your city. Let me see what cities y'all coming in from. All right. And this webinar is going to be, it's a webinar, so we'll be online. So please do not feel like if you're not here in Georgia, you cannot take advantage of this opportunity. All right. And let's just get real for a minute. I want to, get some, let's connect. Let's connect for a minute. All right. How many of you ever had a client that said, I really want this treatment. I just can't afford it right now. Okay. Raise your hand virtually or raise your hand in the chat. If you ever had a client that just said, I really want to work with you, you drop the price on them because you know how much it just costs to be able to put together their hair restoration plan, maybe it was their non-surgical hair replacement plan, whatever that might have been. And they just said, man, I know I need this. I really, really want to move forward, but I cannot afford it right now. Just raise your hand in the chat. I see it all the time. I've ran into this myself. Yes. Oh, good. Yes. So, like I say, if that is you, I understand the frustration. Very, very frustrating, because you already know that your service is going to change this person's life. It's going to help them feel confident again. but their budget just is the roadblock. Sometimes people just can't take that chunk of money out of their cash flow. People budget, they have to live, inflation is going on. But guys, if you offer them services, if you offer them different medical payment forms, other, if you can accept, if your facility can accept other forms of payment, that it come from the medical realm that they actually qualify for, you'll find people so you realize, this is a little bit easier. I could work with you. All right. And on top of all of this, many of you may be asking, how do I even start working with insurance companies? Okay. Do I need to have a medical background to qualify? I know some people think they might have to go back to school. And I ask you to go back to school. Would this be too complicated? This gonna take too much of my time. I already don't have time. Okay. I already don't have time with my clients to do the regular things, order my retail, order their units, order their keeping their services, keep the bookings in. So I ain't got time to really add this extra stuff. I'm telling you guys, if you really just follow the step-by-step strategies that I give you guys, this that wall that you have up between elevating your business to the next level and really taking advantage of all the opportunities that come with you being a licensed cosmetologist, a licensed barber, or like that, even if you are a wig maker, there are some workarounds that we have that can help you secure those clients. And even like to this whole insurance thing, guess what? I'm here to break that wall down. I'm your girl, Amber McCray, your liquid insurance strategist. And those webinar that I put together for you guys will give you the exact steps that you need to make your business work for you. All right. And we're going to take out all that guesswork that you have been dealing with, all that stress, trying to figure it out yourself. I'm going to give you those step-by-step things. So I'm going to tell you a quick story about, beauty professionals who we already are working with. So we had an individual who, she actually already had a job, had a medical background in medical billing and coding, and but also she's a licensed cosmetologist and she wanted to be able to offer non-surgical hair replacement or medical wigs to her clients who were, dealing with challenges with hair loss. And when I first spoke with her, she's like, hey, Rod, I'm putting in all these applications. I didn't get feedback, or maybe to get feedback, and she wasn't sure, like, what the actual denial was, or even understanding what the denial was saying that she needed. But I gave her the exact applications, and usually I can tell you guys, give the businesses at least 90 days to 6 months to kind of work it out. But guys, I can assure you, in 60 days, all those troubleshooting that she was dealing with those companies, they got back with her. They didn't get back with her just saying, hey, we're in, you're in. In her state, they must need everybody in network, because they were actually offering her contracts with big companies like Aetna. She was able to get in with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and she was even able to get in with TRICARE for her clients. And she was like, Amber, I just can't believe that I've gotten in so fast, because I promise you, I've been doing this. And this was her specialty. Like, she actually worked in the field before. So it's not like the lingo was unfamiliar to her. But sometimes, guys, when we get in as the provider type that we are, sometimes we have to just kind of make a different approach. And because I work with beauty professionals in different states across the nation all the time, I kind of know what those hiccups are when they come through. So after we work together, help her really integrate the insurance into her business, not only can she book more clients now and offer them more treatment options, she feels a whole nother level of confidence when it comes to her closing and her sales. We have a whole bunch of lists. We have a list of other beauty professionals that feel the same. It's something about knowing that, hey, this is my price. I understand my price could be a little pricey. But it's another thing when I'm like, you know what, this is my price. Here's how I'm gonna help you be able to afford to work with me. Okay. That gives you a whole nother level of confidence. It almost makes it a no-brainer for clients who are dealing with hair loss, because we're dealing with clients who actually have a pain point, like they're losing their hair. They're coming to you because they have this specialized condition that they can only work with you to get it done. So don't make it where they have to go back to people who do not specialize in this, because that's just what they can afford. Make your services affordable to them. And the way you could do that is by offering not only insurance, but other medical forms of payments that you can accept and help these individuals. Okay. So now your clients will be saying yes without hesitation, because they know their coverage options. And I want that for you. All right. So once again, if you're tuning in, type Brady down in the comments, because we want you to get in on this. I'm telling you, it's a game changer for your business. Just a minute. Now, let me go ahead and tell you what's going to be going on in this webinar. All right. The things we're going to be covering is how to position your business to accept insurance without feeling overwhelmed, because there's ways to do it. There's some people who they want to go to the extreme of, I actually want to submit claims. Okay. If that's you, we got that in our programs. And there's some of you who just like, I really don't have time, but if I could just tell my clients what to do to get this insurance payment, I'd rather do that. We got templates for you on that. So we want you to know how to truly position your business on whatever scale you're going to be on, so you can do that. What paperwork and certifications are actually needed? You'll be very, very surprised that in our specialty, guys, we don't need a lot. It's a way less than you think. Way less than you think. And then some of you guys are wondering, like, how do I even talk to my clients about having insurance? So they can see the value right away. And sometimes, guys, when we leave with insurance, I tell my community this all the time. Sometimes we can't really lead with insurance, because then you end up accepting people, receiving people who all they want is, all right, let me get this. I'm not gonna get the services unless insurance covers. But when you lead with the pain that you're actually able to resolve for them, and let them know, well, yes, I can fix your problem, and here's how much it costs. But we can offset some of those costs with these insurance benefits, these HSA benefits. Oh, you're a veteran? Let's get you some services with the VA. Lead with being a solution. Don't lead with how you're going to help them with their payments, because they already know the industry, or that what they need. They already know the service comes with a charge. But we're just going to make it where, focus on fixing the problem first, and then we're going to ease out that charge for you. Okay. So this is just not going to be a boring insurance seminar, guys. This is about giving you real strategies that are simple and profitable. Yes, we have a heart to help our clients daily. That's why we're even in this. You have to have a heart to be able to be a service industry individual, but you also got to make money to keep it going. So if you're not making profit and your heart is outweighing your profits, you're not going to last. And now you're not able to do what you need for your clients. All right. So listen, if you've been thinking and you're not sure if this is me, I'm letting you know today. Issue. This webinar is for you. You're tired of hearing no from clients who can't afford treatments. You want to stand out as the industry expert, especially in your area. Okay, you can do it across the nation. Don't limit yourself. And you also want to be able to add a stream of income that does not require you burning yourself out. When it comes to non-surgical hair replacement, guys, we already know we can get clients. That's not the problem. We can get clients. We can do the service. All right. We also know, even if you get into trichology, we know how to do the service. That's what we do. We're hands-on individuals. But we don't have to keep our chair spinning. If you really could strategize your prices right, guys, you will find that you don't even have to do so many people. And now it makes it where, okay, I can really put the time that I need in each of my, I'm still trying to do some very experimental stuff. You'll realize let me do it. You'll realize I have all that I need to be able to give my clients the time they really deserve, because I'm not around here maxed out, burnt out, doing too many clients at one time. We have a service that sometimes, especially if you do a trichologist, we getting your hair growing back. We probably refer you back to your people and giving you a maintenance program. Or even with non-surgical hair replacement, you might have a person that's coming all the time, but if they're paying, what it needs to be, you can easily refer them to somebody else who does the same thing. So make things make sense. It's 2025, new year. Your business, if you feel like you're still in the standstill where you're at, it's time to make a change. All right. And like I said, the webinar's free. It's not going to be hard to hit what do what we need to do. Okay. It's not going to hurt you to come. All right. So I don't want you sitting on the sidelines anymore. Okay. I allow other be professionals are doing their thing, because believe me, anybody working with us, they doing their thing. They're getting their mind. It's almost like we've done brain surgery. Okay. I worked with a supplement line where the owner of it, that's what he would say. He said, first I got to do brain surgery on you first, so you can understand the value of what it is that you're getting into. So, once we kind of take our members through brain surgery, and they see a different light of what they can be doing in this industry, it's a whole nother approach. On different strategies come up, different programs come together. You're more aware of your finances. You know what you can actually put. There's more value you can add to your packages. It's just a world full of things. All right. So we want you to get these checks just like everybody else. get these payments just like everybody else. You want you get those yeses just like everybody else. So if this is you, make sure you type ready right here in the comments, okay? Even if you're catching the replay, still put ready right here in the comments because we want you to lock in that spot for our free webinar session that will be going on this Monday, February 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. That is February 24th at 1 p.m. That is a Monday. We already know you off. If you're not off, it's on Zoom. Put your earpiece in, tune in. And like I said, if you're tuning in, we're going to make sure that you are going to get you a treat that you are going to be loved. All right. You know, I'm all about adding value and giveaways. And we want you to be able to make sure that you're getting everything that you need to be a success in this industry. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in on this lovely Saturday. I just want to make sure I got on here and talked with you all. For those who are new to my page, I am Amber McCray, your lucrative insurance strategist, founder of Seamless Academy. If you want to know a little bit more about me, please click the link in the bio. You'll see the free insurance webinar, which I'm going to message you that also. But you'll also see just other services that we have available to help our beauty professionals truly maximize their profits in the hair loss industry through insurance, government contracting, medical financing, and you name it. There's so many things out there. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And we hope to see you on Monday, February 24th at 1 p.m. Make sure that you register so you can get the link to our exclusive chat. It will be a Zoom call, but you have to be in the room to be able to get the perks that come with it. All right. Talk to you later.